You've seen me wearing some of these t-shirts at school. You'll see them all over the course of the year and more. Plus, later in the year, we'll be making our own custom t-shirts. All of this was designed in Illustrator. Yes, Photoshop can do type. You know, like I've said before, you can eat soup with a fork, but there's a better tool for the job. So all of this is point type, not area type. And there's a difference. And let's find that out right now. What is the difference? And I mentioned a little bit about it right here, that this is all point type and that you guys, for whatever reason, when you grab the type tool, you want to draw a rectangle before you start typing. So let's experiment by, you don't have to read this, but it is informative. This comes directly from Reimagine, which is linked in the nav bar up above the maps. This is the setup. It's in the middle of a story. But right here where it says, for the past 12 years of my life, down to I barely learn, we'll copy that. Okay? So you go ahead and copy that too. So you have it. Okay? So I just hit Command-C. And I know some of you are hitting Control-C and saying it's not working. Control is on your PC or Chromebook. Command is on the Mac. And then you can hit the letter T to get the type tool. I just opened up, this is Web Large. So go ahead and do that. And you guys are used to drawing out a rectangle, right? But you're not used to seeing what's called lorem ipsum. And if you want to know a little bit more about lorem ipsum, I link you to a lorem ipsum generator right here, which you can explore. There's ads all over the place. I'd show you, but I'm not interested in showing you a bunch of ads. And you can learn a little bit about the history of that. But right here, when you draw it out, the text is highlighted because Illustrator figures you're going to be pasting something in here. You don't type paragraphs in Illustrator. You copy and paste them. So I'm going to hit Command-V to paste. And I pasted Dominic's work. Now, depending upon the size, and I'm going to switch back to the black arrow. You guys, not this one. See, it's white. This one is black. They do two very different things, and we're going to talk about them. But this is your default tool. Okay? And those of you who have put this into two columns, you're just asking for confusion because I'm going to work in a single column all year long. Now, what the heck is this used? It's used for paragraphs, for body copy, for if you're writing an article, that we use area type. But virtually everything we do in here is going to be point type. And what's the difference? That, if I get the text tool again and click, don't click and drag, just click. And this time I could paste, but this time it's going to paste on several lines because these are the paragraph breaks. And it runs off the page. I'd have to add paragraph breaks myself, and that's why you'd use area type in order to design content that fits in a certain area. Get it? Point type. Point type's not used for big, long blocks of text. Point type is used for things like this. Headlines, posters, detail. We are going to be using point type. We're going to be clicking. And I'm just going to show you a couple little gotchas. We're going to go into type a lot deeper, but I want you to practice clicking. And I'll show you a couple other things because it's important. But clicking rather than clicking and dragging with the type tool.